Hey everyone, this is another kind of experimental type video, and I hope this one works. I know my reading video, nobody gave a shit. I don't really blame people. There was nothing really personal to that video. If you wanted to watch someone reading the book that I was reading, you probably are better off getting someone without a lisp. Or I don't think I have a lisp, but sometimes I stutter and shit. Alright, anyway, this series is called Zero to Hero, and basically, I'm gonna go for 10 minutes. The video is gonna be longer than 10 minutes, but it's basically gonna be like a 10-minute workout video. And the whole idea behind it is that, well, you'll see a lot of workout videos and they're by someone who's already like super muscular and all that. Well, I'm not. I'm a fucking loser who plays games all day. So I like my arms are like Leffen's arms. So if I can do it, it will be inspirational for a lot of people. Okay? So, anyway, at 2 minutes into this video, I'm just gonna get into it. We're gonna start. We're just gonna start exercising. I'll do random stuff. People can recommend in the comments what I should be doing instead to like have proper form and all that kind of stuff, and like what is like proper workouts. I'll just go off like what I know. So we're getting close to the 2 minutes. We're gonna start now. So the weight I have right now, if you probably already noticed, there's 2 on this one and only 1 on this. Well, this one is 2.5 kg and 2.5 kg, and then it's 1.25, 1.25. So it's the same amount of weight. I just didn't have enough of these to put them on this. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. I just wanted to show off because I know someone observant in the comments is going to point out, hey, why are you not using even weights for boat weights? Well, I am. But, anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to start talking about some random, well, not really random, it is relevant because I think everyone kind of notices that, like, if you're trying to date, like, you're gonna want like big arms. I think a lot of this is gonna sound so corny, but that's what the point of this video is. It's kind of someone who doesn't really have a lot going on for themselves turn into somebody who kind of, well, at least gets a girlfriend. I do have a job, but it's a freelance, and freelance is a very good job to have, to be honest, because, well, with freelance I'm called up randomly. So whenever I'm needed, whenever they need someone reliable and someone who they know is going to work really hard, they call me. And I should probably start doing something else now. Well, the freelance job is kind of, I get called up to do events, and I am pretty lucky that my t-shirt is kind of dare to dare, because otherwise you'd be able to see my fucking armpit hair and that'd be disgusting. Now look, these videos are gonna be kind of cringy and like off the hinge or unhinged because there's no script and it's just kind of a ramble. Oh god, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I don't know what the last thing I was saying was. Basically, the point I was trying to say was... Fuck. This is gonna be like an unintentionally funny video, I think, for most people. But fuck. I'm gonna keep going. I know early on I'm gonna be failing a lot because I'm not strong right now. So I paid for a month of, I think it was Tinder Gold, and I'm like halfway through the month. I've talked to like a couple of women, but basically what happens is that the small talk lasts for too long, and it's not like a lot, it's only like a couple, but it's happened enough that I noticed. The small talk lasts for too long, and they think I'm too polite, and they get bored. So, I know there's guys and they don't have fucking massive muscles, and they're able to get a girlfriend, so it's not really the full point of this. Fitness is a large part of it, just being healthier in general is a large part of this too. But a big part is just getting a girlfriend, because to be honest, even though I do technically have a job, I'm still lonely. This is not a lot of weight, but the thing is, when you're doing it, aiming for 10 minutes straight without a break makes it hard. This one is really hard. I probably should have started with this. Basically, the point is to have my arms straight out and then back in. But I can't do it at this point, so I'm gonna go back to, I can barely do curls at this point too. Well, look, it was expected, but it wasn't intended for the first of this series to be kind of pathetic, because this is going to be the worst of it. My muscles are going to be at their weakest here, and then eventually I'll get stronger and this will be easier. Anyway, yeah, it would be nice to get more matches and more opportunities to talk to women, so that I can learn what to say and like what not to say, and like maybe speed things up. Right. And you see, the thing is, you don't, if someone in the comments says, well, don't speed things up too fast, like don't get straight into fucking how many kids you want to have immediately. I know my issue is not that. My issue is basically that I'm fucking boring and I'm too polite. And I've realized that because I've been unmatched when like I'm basically, Right, we're at the 10-minute mark now, but I think I went 2 minutes into the video without with talking, but without doing weights. So I have to keep going for, at this point, 1.5 more minutes. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, that's the whole point of, well, one of the points of doing the exercises. If I get stronger, I'll be able to show that, like, basically show my muscles and show to people, hey, or well, not people, women, look. Oh, and that's another thing that I have to really say, honestly, I am disappointed with in Tinder. For some reason, even though I said I'm interested in women, a lot of fucking male profiles show up anyway. Like, not a lot, it's about 1 in 10. But still, I'll be honest, I've been spam swiping right because I'm so lonely, and I do accidentally swipe right on profiles that I normally wouldn't if I was looking at them properly. But yeah, 12:30, and then I'll stop. I can't. Oh my god, I don't want to end like that. Thanks for watching, everyone. I don't know what anyone is going to make of this video, but the idea is that the beginning is going to be shit and like pathetic and like I'm failing and all that, and then by the end of it, it's a lot more impressive, and hopefully by then I do have a girlfriend, because this is one of the reasons why I'm It's one of the reasons why I was working out in the first place, just to try and make myself a bit more attractive so that I get more options. Because look, this series is supposed to be honest, so I'll just say it. I'm 27 now, I've never been in a relationship, I've always been too shy, and it makes my life feel like, even though I have a job now, I thought my job would be like a gateway to feel like I'm living, but I'm not really. I'm like, I have a great life. I'm lucky, like I'm in a first world country. I have it easy compared to some, but I really need a girlfriend at this point. So yeah. I'm not gonna, like, here's the thing. I don't understand anyone who, like, again, it's going to be an honest series, so I'm going to say things that people don't like. But just because I don't understand it doesn't mean I'm trying to fucking shit on how other people feel. But look, I don't understand people getting depressed and in a fucking mood over stuff like this. Like, it sucks. But, like, if you give up and if you don't try, what do you expect? So that's basically what this video is. It's basically me saying that no, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to put in some effort and try to get some reward by the end of it. And I know people are going to laugh at me. People are going to say, oh, what a loser. You're right. I am a loser now. And the idea is that after some hard work, I will no longer be a loser, you know? So that's basically the whole idea. Look, enough about me. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are having more luck in terms of your relationships. And if you're working out or whatever and you have like advice, give me your advice. The only advice I can give to anyone, especially when my exercises are this like kind of shitty and basic, is just don't give up. Like, actually try. It's better to do something than to do nothing. And it's not easy. Like, although I can't relate to wanting to give up, I will also admit that it's not easy to just say, hey, I'm gonna transform myself into something better, because doing that is gonna require some work, and like just the thought of doing it can be enough to throw people off and make them kind of take the lazy route. I think with me, it's less about being sad and kind of like believing I can't do it. It's more like being lazy is like easier. I think that's what a lot of people really feel, to be honest with you, but I don't know if they're honest with themselves. I think a lot of people, they like to diagnose themselves. Now, I know this doesn't apply to everyone, but I know there's definitely some people who will diagnose themselves with like depression or something, or some sort of excuse to not even try. And you see, the reason I know that for sure is because there is stories out there where people will admit it, that they did pretend that they were depressed or whatever, and then finally they decided, well, fuck this isn't for me. I'm going to, maybe in this specific example it was to do with like finance, but like that example isn't really as relatable to my story, because this is more like relationships and all that kind of shit, rather than like being depressed because of fucking financial worries. Like I said, I have a job, so I'm not really like too worried about that. You see, this is the thing about the job I have. I'm paid well, but I'm expected to work very, very hard, and I'm not in every day, so I do have like a lot of free time, and I'm not expensive. Like, I don't eat expensive, and I don't really do anything that's expensive. Like, I barely go to the movies. I don't really like go treat myself. I exercise at home to not like pay for a gym membership. Now, to be honest with you, I think a gym membership isn't a bad idea, because you feel very obligated to work out if you're going to the gym all the time, or like if you're expected to show up at the gym and you put it down as part of your routine. So being in the gym, kind of being peer pressured by other people to not like hog the machines and be on your phone, you know, it's it's motivating in that way. I think for me, I kind of need this series in order to like continue working out. And I don't know how often I'm gonna work out. Fuck. I don't know if I should do it every fucking day. I don't know what to do, but I'm going to try at the bare minimum, once a week have a workout video. It's a lot better than nothing, which is what I was previously doing. So that would be okay enough, but I'd like to go a bit beyond that as well. Right, anyway guys, I don't think anybody watched this far, but if you did, thanks for watching, and have a good day.